What's up, guys?
Day edition of Inside the Show. Looking first at the NL East. Odubel first at the plate. Drive.
Adam Rosales or Rose got a 20-game hitting streak going. Ha!
We are under the bright light. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Ready. Here's the first offering. Yanked high and deep down the line in right.
Oh, you lucky that one right.
And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Dan DeRosa
That could have been a
this Dodger
first
team as
solo
they
home run of the
They
game.
begin this series feeling pretty good about the way things have gone as they come in riding a 4-game winning streak.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, D-Roll, we've got a couple of teams playing some good baseball right now. Unfortunately, a winning streak for one of these teams is going to end today, but boy, this is a great matchup here.
Yeah, I'm excited to call this one with you two guys, definitely. The two teams playing top of their game right now, really playing well, both come in on winning streaks. We're going to see who's able to execute in this one.
Time now for a glance at the Phillies batting order in this one. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup and how they continue the winning streak.
Are we still a big believer in batting average, Matty? In today's game, I'm more interested in the OPS number. But that's not to take anything away from this offense. They lead the league in batting average. And what that tells me is they're getting a lot of guys on base. There's a lot of guys with some good approaches and good plans today. See if that leads to a bunch of runs.
Stepping in now, Cesar Hernandez. As he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. And a diving effort in center, but he can't get a glove on it.
The good news for pitchers in this park is that it doesn't give up many home runs. A lot of room in the outfield. Sometimes that's the bad news as well, though, because there's a lot of space for hits to get down and to go for extra bases just like that.
Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, and this one's driven the other way and deep to the corner. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Breaking ball.
After giving up that extra base hit right there, I love the fact that he came back with much better location, much better execution. That might have woke him up.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. High and deep to right center. Looking up is Taylor. Gone!
Gone! 3-run home run. Ha ha ha!
So a 3-run shot to right center field, number 10 for him on the year. And the Phillies open up a 3-0 lead.
First baseman.
So now Carlos Santana.
Yeah, he's looked pretty shaky from the first pitch, and things just kind of spiraled out of control from there. I think these guys smelled blood in the water, and they punctuated with a 3-run job and an early lead.
The relay throw, the tag, and he's called out trying to stretch 2 bases into 3.
Oh, you hate to see guys run into outs, especially when it's because of an unnecessary risk. He had 2 all the way, and he clearly should have just been happy with that.
Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
Hit hard to short. Seager is there. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Striding into the box, Chris Taylor. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. Just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
The next 0-2. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Now a moment for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, I know these guys love what Justin Turner brings to their offense. He's got an on-base percentage of over 400 coming in. The elite hitters in the game put up numbers like that, so he has to be feeling really good about what he's done so far this season. I'm sure his club is pleased just as well.
Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Now another 0-2. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Throw in time at first for route number 2.
Batting third, the shortstop.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
This offense has been warned. If they didn't know already, now they do know. He's got his A-game fastball with him today.
Pulled toward right center field. Chasing after it is Williams. And a dive, but he can't pull it in out in right center. Throw won't get him.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And that one is gone.
When that pitch was
It might be a back and forth. It might be a back and
he
forth.
started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Into the corner and slicing foul. The 0-1 on its way. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But it bends just foul into the second deck.
Oh, that's frustrating right there. He was right on that. Fastball, took it deep, just couldn't keep it fair.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by. Settling in now, Michael Franco. He'll lead it off here to begin the second. Bad.
Michael Franco.
Now a drive
Oh,
by
that's
Franco.
gone.
Deep left field.
Solo home run from Mike
Gone
Alfronto.
to lead off the inning.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, it's not the end of the world.
Into the box, Adam Rosales.
Adam Rosales.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move is Taylor. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Los Angeles Dodgers. And let's focus on Corey Seager. Cal Ripken Jr., anyone? This guy looks like the spitting image of Iron Man. I think he's just scratching the surface of a Hall of Fame career. Multiple MVPs, Gold Gloves, you name it. Corey Seager is on fire.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Ready for another chance? Odubel Herrera. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Line to the right side. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The right fielder, number 5.
Now batting, Nick Williams. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit high and deep is
might be going, might be gone, might be gone, might be gone. Oh, go, go, go. Oh!
And just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. And a relay to the plate. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
When this thing left the bat, I thought it had 3-run homer written all over it. But it
should have been a 3-run homer.
So only 1 run scores. And now a chance for his buddy to return the favor and bring in 1 or maybe 2.
Into the box now, Cesar Hernandez. Swinging a soft liner, and that'll be the second out.
Whew.
The left fielder, number 22.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, Aaron Altair. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
That wasn't a bad pitch in his last at-bat when he hit that home run opposite field. Sometimes as a pitcher.
Oh shit, it might be gone, it might be gone, it might be gone. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going.
And it would have been trouble, but a great job there to pull this one in on the dead. Leading off the inning, Yasiel Puig, and they'll need him to get something going here. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Pereira comes on now, and he has it 1 down.
So here's how the Phillies are positioned defensively. And let's take a look at first baseman Carlos Santana. Originally came up from the minors as a catcher. Also has dabbled at DH. But don't get it twisted. This guy can handle first base as well with soft hands and big-time power at the plate.
2 balls and a strike to count to Austin Barnes. Hit down the line at first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Now at the plate, Logan Forsythe. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Hey, I don't know what happened in between innings, but he went down that tunnel with a few of his teammates and some coaches and found a way to regroup because he's been really good this second inning. After going out in the first, I thought it was going to be a super short outing.
Popped him up. Santana is there, and that ends the inning. Dodgers down in order. They trail 5-2. Digging in to try it again, Carlos Santana. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
One of the keys to securing a win. They want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And this ball's
might be gone. It might be gone. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going.
And it's gone.
Solo home run.
Still another. Oye como va. It's a solo home run for Carlos Santana. Number 201 in his career as they open it up to 6-2 now.
Wow, nothing more demoralizing than giving up 3 home runs in the first 3 innings of a game. There's having a guy's number, and then there's absolutely owning him. This could be the latter.
In now, Cameron Rupp. Lifted in the air to center. Taylor is there. 1 away. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Michael Franco. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
To show you how strong this guy is.
Oh, it's going again. Another solo home run.
He got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. It's a solo shot here for Michael Franco. His second of the game, and the lead is now 7-2. Standing in now, Adam Rosales. And there's a base hit on the line. Striding in, Ben Lively. Reached on an error and then eventually scored in his first at-bat. First offering on its way. Ground ball sent back up the middle. A bare hand for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So Leading off the inning, Rich Hill, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Dodgers pitcher trying to deal with a 1-2 count at the plate.
Tried to backdoor him and lock him up with a curveball right there. Pretty good pitch, but he didn't quite get it to come back all the way to the corner. That's tough to do for most guys.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Rich Hill sent packing to begin the bottom of the inning. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike one.
I'd be shocked if you saw anything else but a fastball right here. He's blown those first two by him. Don't give this guy a chance to speed up his bat with something off speed.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, third baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Popped him up. And that'll slice just foul at the last moment. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Altair racing back at the track. The wall.
Gone!
Here's Corey Seager.
The batter number 5.
Fouled away.
Corey Seager.
It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Lifted the other way out to left center. Long run, but he gets there to track this one down, and a very nicely recorded out number 3. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
Sometimes it's all about the stuff you have on a particular day. You take a look inside the numbers. 100% of his first pitches to batters have been for strikes, but the quality hasn't been there. He's going to have to make some changes to turn this one around.
Up next for Philadelphia.
Riding in once again, Nick Williams, hoping to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line to the right side. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out. Ready once again, Cesar Hernandez. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the first offering. On the ground to short. This could be 2. He's got it. Forsythe. On to first, not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw. Ready for another shot now, Aaron Altair. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch coming, here it is. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up, drifting into shallow right field. Forsythe is there, and they go down in a hurry here as this side is quickly retired. Phillies strand 1. They hang on to a 7-3 lead. Ready to take his hacks again, Cody Bellinger, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
The last at-bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Popped him up. Franco waits on it. 1 down.
Up next for the Dodgers.
Next for the Dodgers, Matt Kemp, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. No balls and 1 strike. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Hit to third. Bronco fields it cleanly. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1. So now Carlos Santana. He'll start off the 5th in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line to the right side. Puig is there to put it away for route number 1.
Now batting, catcher.
So striding forward now, Cameron Rupp. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Swung on and hit
it might be
deep to
gone.
left center. This one has a chance. And Kemp's going to need to play this off the wall now. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
He obviously was sitting all over that pitch. He didn't want to go deep in the count. He saw it 0-0 and he let it fly.
Stepping up now, Michael Franco. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here.
Going back to that last at-bat, that's not an easy thing to do, to pull a breaking ball on the inside part of the plate and keep it fair for a home run. This guy's got some pretty good bat control.
Catch made out there in center field as the runner will tag from second. He thought about third there, but retreats back to second safely.
The batter, number 9.
Now to the plate, Adam Rosales. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. First delivery to him on the way. This is hit high and deep out to left. Back goes Kemp, still ranging back. See you later, over the wall.
Woo!
Home run.
2-1 home run, 9-3.
It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 7 home runs for him on the year now, as it's now a 6-run ball game. Now here's the Dodgers skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And that's going to be all for Ross Stripling. Gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Boy, D, were you talking about frustrating as a pitcher? You have the pitcher up with 2 outs, and he extends the inning there with a base hit.
Yeah, it's funny. I've hit 8th in my career, and the grind was to try and get the pitcher up so you could waste that out and flip the lineup over. This guy took it into his own hands and did just that by getting a knock. Now we could have some issues here.
Oh, no.
Into the box, Odubel Herrera. So
There's
far,
slider
2
that
for
time.
3 in this one.
He's going for the slider this time. I can see it. I can sense it.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Puig to the track, to the wall.
Oh, and it's gone. 2-1 home run.
2 runs on the board after that home run by Odubel Herrera. Number 22 on the year as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Right fielder, Nick.
Up next to be Nick Williams. And he puts it on the ground to second. Forsythe has it. Throw on to first will finally retire him as the inning will 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. Around second now and headed for third. And he is into third with a leadoff triple.
The second this thing got past the outfielder, you knew it was at least a double, possibly a triple, but he turns on the afterburners and is safely into third.
And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1. Lifted down the line in left. Altair moves over. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at the deficit. Andrew Coles will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 60, Andrew.
And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Base is empty and one away following the sac fly. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone to protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Taylor behind, 0-2 the count. Popped him up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Out in front as this is skied in the air to straightaway left. Altair is there. And the inning is over. Scott Alexander gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 6th.
Hey, another leadoff knock right there. This game has been full of offense, full of traffic on the base pass. Let's see who's going to get that big double in the gap to clear.
First pitch coming. Here it is. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Taylor is there. And that's the first out of the inning. Into the box now, Carlos Santana. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit the other way out to right field. Puig's got a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Standing in, Cameron Rupp. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit on the ground toward the left. Backhanded. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Standing in, Justin Turner is coming off a solo homer in his previous trip. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
Snuck that high hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
Curveball got him swinging for the first out. Into the box, Corey Seager. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. And that misses inside. 1-0. And he takes a called strike 1.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
4 runs, 4 hits, 1 error in the ballgame for the Dodgers to this point. And rarely do you see a player of his caliber fooled that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time. 2 away now. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder, Cody Bellinger. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is Maikel Franco will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his 2nd home run of the game as he was off to a fast start.
Oh, shit.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Kemp is underneath this one, and very quickly 1 gone.
The batter, number 9, shortstop.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Adam Rosales. He went deep for a 2-run homer in his previous at-bat.
Goes to show you how strong this guy is. That wasn't a bad breaking ball that he hit for a home run in that last at-bat. That ball was down and away. He went out and hooked it and pulled it. This guy's definitely a good hitter.
So stepping in, Ben Lively. He singled his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. And this is lifted in the air out to left. Kemp has it in his sights. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They lead it, though, 11-4. So here's Matt Kemp now. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did it get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Brings it in, standing inside the coach's box for out number 1.
Right fielder number 66.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A high fastball is in there.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
Now batting.
Next up for Los Angeles, Austin Barnes. 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1. Swing and a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. 4 runs, 4 hits, 1 error in the ball game for the Dodgers to this point. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings. The guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
Puig is there, 1 away.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Up next will be Nick Williams. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Puig on the run. 2 gone. Coming to the plate now, Cesar Hernandez. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. First offering on its way. Hit on the ground to third. Turner's got it. On to first, and can you believe it? A 3-pitch inning, and just like that. Coming to the plate now, Logan Forsythe. And he'll start out the bottom of the 8th inning.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Played on the backhand. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Chase Utley will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. First pitch finds the zone. No balls and a strike to the now 39-year-old veteran.
Philadelphia.
Popped him up. Rupp shading to his right. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Chris Taylor. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. 1 ball, no strikes to count. 1-1 to the Dodgers leadoff man. Grounder down the line at third. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. 1-2 pitch is a slider that misses. 2-2. And the slider misses here, so he runs the count full 3-2.
Hey, great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hand.
Looking to send him packing again. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end. Nighttime shot of the sprawling city of Los Angeles. We're back on MLB Network. Pedro Baez comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Kemp has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out.
Man, I thought that was going to be a homer.
Digging in now, Carlos Santana. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's set and the pitch. And he's in front of a tight little slider.
Sliders on.
One out, nobody on. This is pulled into right. Puig is right there as he takes it for the second out. Now at the plate, Cameron Rupp. Career numbers against Baez. He's 1 for 2. The pitch. Hard on the ground towards short. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So Michael Franco will get a chance to hit this inning following the 2-out success.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
Stepping in now, Michael Franco.
And he'll swing and send a chopper to third.
On to Forsythe covering, and that ends the inning. So no runs here. Stepping in, Justin Turner, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Here's Corey Seager. He went down on strikes last time up. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Ranging back is Herrera. On the warning track, he makes the catch. First pitch on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Ooh, I'm shocked he took that pitch right there. That ain't plus 90s right there. That's mid to low 90s fastball in the honey hole. I'm surprised he didn't pull the trigger on that one.
And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. Herrera's there. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Well, I gotta be honest, I didn't think he had 9 innings in him, but he battled and he finished the game and he picked up the win along the way too.
11-4 at the end of this affair. The Phillies hosted a 3-run first to propel them to the win.
You damn right, it's Saturday night. It was.
Tuesday night baseball. So striding in, Odubel Herrera, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Strike one to start the at-bat. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, this is why we do what we do. Two first-place teams going to go at it today. Don't know how this is going to shake out. Is this playoff baseball? Come early a little bit. Interested to see how the managers go about it. We got some stars out on the field today.
With that, here's the starting lineup for the visiting Philadelphia Phillies. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, keep an eye on El Torito, Odubel Herrera, as this game moves along. He's had a tremendous season on the road. If you look at his on-the-road batting average, he's one of the best players in the league. He's hitting over 400 away from home, and that's the case here, so I expect to see him have another big game.
This one's down to third. Turner has it. And very quickly there, they're two gone to start the inning.
Batting third, second baseman.
In now, Cesar Hernandez. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Puig giving chase. And the inning is over. At the plate, Chris Taylor. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Dodgers.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. Just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
0-1 the count. And he'll try to hold back on the pitch inside, but he pretty clearly broke the plane that time. It's strike 2. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
Well, D-Row, you better be ready to swing. With Matt Ross behind the dish, big zone.
Yeah, you know coming into this one, you better pull the trigger. If something's close, Matt Ross is going to punch your ticket.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. A leap, but he can't rein it in. It's off the wall. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he'll get in there at third as he just misses a home run, but settles for the triple.
Batting third.
Here's Corey Seager, first at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night.
As we take another look, you can see the left fielder selling out here, goes up for it.
The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Batting fourth, third baseman.
Here's the first pitch to him. And it's fouled away.
Clean slate on the base pass after that sac fly a minute ago, so now's the time to be aggressive with these hitters. Go right after them and try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to third. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And stepping forth is the left fielder, Matt Kemp. First pitch coming, here it is. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Pivetta has become known as a starting pitcher that frequently works deep into games. The kind of guy you want on the staff when your team needs some rest because he tends to eat up innings all by himself.
Matt, every team is looking for a guy like this in a day and age where we're going to the...
Got him looking, and that'll do it.
Bye.
The inning is over. So they pick up a run.
Get to that film for your part.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He'll lead things off against
tied up right here.
Way in front of a great slider that time.
Ooh, you scared to pitch that fastball, huh? You won't pitch it. You scared. You scared because you know what happened when I hit it.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Kemp has a read on it.
Got under it. Shit.
1 away.
Hey, let's take a look at the Dodgers on defense. The guy I want to spot shadow today is Cody Bellinger. Versatility is his game. The bat plays no matter where he hits in a lineup, but a guy who can play gold glove first base and move to the outfield.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. On the move is Kemp. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Digging in, Michael Franco. Previous head-to-head matchups with Kenta Maeda. He's gone 2 for 8. This is line to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So a 2-out knock, and we'll go a little deeper into the top of the second.
Well, this was a good start for the pitcher. First 5 guys, 5 up, 5 down, but the number 6 hitter proved to be a little bit more difficult, and that's a bullet hit.
Yeah, absolutely right there, Dan. Just a nice AB by the 6-hole guy after watching his first 5 brethren take a seat.
This is right to him. In now is Yasiel Puig, set to lead off the home half of the second. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. A 1-1 count to Puig.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball on the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
Hit Weekly back to the mound. And that's the second out. Now in the box, Logan Forsythe. He's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Joseph is there. And leading off the inning, J.P. Crawford, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. First delivery to him on the way. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. Down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. 0-2, here it comes. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will wind up foul, still 0-2. The next 0-2. Swing and a liner. Foul. The next 0-2. Weak chopper up the line. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
So here now is the pitcher, Nick Pivetta, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. To his right, Seager. And there's out number 2. Digging in, Odubel Herrera. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's the pitch. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Phillies down in order. They're on the short end of a 1. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Kenta Maeda. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Number 18.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Popped him up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out. At the plate, Chris Taylor, 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Taylor.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Altair is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. Into the box now, Justin Turner. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Stay on the attack if you're the pitcher right here. You know who's lurking. 3, 4, 5, and you'd love to see that number 3-hole hitter lead that next inning off.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Dodgers down in order, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Stepping into the box, Aaron Altair. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Rounded down the third baseline. This is foul for the first strike. The 0-1. Line drive to center field. Taylor is right there, one down. So next to the plate for the Phils, Cesar Hernandez. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Lifted the other way out to left center. On the move is Kemp. But he can't get there. It's over his head. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he's in there at third with a one-out triple. So just like that, he's at third here with one away as we show you the league leaders in 3 base hits. And as you can see there, he finds himself in a flat-footed tie for the National League lead in that category. From the belt, the pitch. Line drive to left. Kemp will make the catch. Tagging is the runner from third. And not in time as the run
tied it up. Woo!
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
And that'll bring in Tommy Joseph. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Slapped hard the opposite way. But this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll show 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. All tied at 1-1. In there at the knees, strike 1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Corey Seager. The 2-2. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Cody Bellinger. He reached on a single in his first try. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
You might see a change of game plan right here from the pitcher and catcher. They have to find a way to get these guys off that early count heater. Look for a little bit of change of pace.
It's a swing and a high pop-up. Joseph over to his right. And he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. So here's Matt Kemp now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. That's on the inside corner to put him behind here. 0-2.
Hey, this guy has been locating his fastball all game to perfection. Talking to a number of big league pitchers over the years, they'll tell you a
swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. 5th inning coming up, tied at 1. At the plate, Maikel Franco. He singled his last time up.
Third baseman number 7, Maikel.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit on the ground to short. Seager ranges to his left. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, catcher, Jorge.
Stepping in, Jorge Alfaro. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Back up the middle. Seager fields it cleanly. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 2.
And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Forsythe is there. Throw on to first. A 3-pitch inning. And the side. And now is Yasiel Puig. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
Popped him up. Alfaro is there. And he brings it in on the warning track.
Now batting.
Ready now, Austin Barnes comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. So 1-1. Fly ball out toward left center field. Herrera's there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting. Second baseman.
Stepping up to the plate, Logan Forsythe. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. And that is through into right field for a single. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. So here's the Dodgers pitcher, Kenta Maeda, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Grounded back up the middle. Crawford has it. And they'll escape danger here after the 2-out triple as the inning is over. No damage done after the 2-out triple. Digging in for his second at-bat, Nick Pivetta. He'll lead things off here in the Philadelphia 6th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit back up the middle. Forsythe ranging to his right. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Odubel Herrera 0 for 2 for him to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pulled hard, but it's foul down the first base side. The windup and the 0-1. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Ground ball right side. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting. Right fielder.
Now at the plate, Aaron Altair. No hits to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Sliders in for a strike.
He's getting a lot of first pitch outs, and it's really easy to see why. He's been perfect. 100% of his first pitches have been for strikes to hitters so far in this one.
Kemp has a read on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Chris Taylor. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. 2 balls and no strikes. The count to the Dodgers center fielder. The 2-0 on the way. Is looked at for the first strike.
Yeah, right there, it's tough to be able to dive out over the plate. I know it's a pitch people think you can get to, but after you're pounded in twice, that ball looks like a foot outside.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Oh, and he's caught looking at a beautiful curveball there as that buckled him for the first out of the inning. Digging in once again, Justin Turner. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Fly ball out toward right field. Altair is in pursuit. He gets there, and that's the second out. Stepping into the box, Corey Seager. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Joseph is there to make the catch. Now at the plate, Cesar Hernandez. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Ned. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stop.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit hard up the middle. And this will be a base hit into center. So the first two are aboard here to kick off the 7th. And he is in there at third as the possible go-ahead score.
It's so important, Mark, to start to make quality pitches, and if you don't, this is what can happen. 2 batters, 2 base hits, first and third, nobody out.
Yeah, and you just got to prepare yourself as an offensive player. You're just trying to get the runner in.
He beats the tag, safe, and they've taken the lead here in the 7th.
Woo!
Here comes the Dodger manager making his way toward the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. Yimi Garcia comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Line drive to center field. Taylor is there, and he has it for the first out.
The batter.
So digging in now, Jorge Alfaro. A line out and a ground ball for an out on his line so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Hoskins on second. Joseph at first. One gone. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Hoskins waits on it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting. Left fielder.
So here's Matt Kemp now. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Down the third baseline. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Hit down the third baseline. This will get foul for strike 2. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. So coming to the plate, Yasiel Puig. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. That's hit to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. Scott Alexander been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Striding into the box, J.P. Crawford. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. A bouncer up the middle. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The batter.
Nick Williams will.
Number 5. Nick Williams.
Grounded back up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit. So a base hit from the pinch hitter will send them back to the top of the order with 1 away in the inning. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He's hitless coming into this at bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
Williams leads off first with one away. Hit on a line, and this one's into center field. That's a base hit.
Now batting.
Digging in, Aaron Altair. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's set. Here it comes. Bullet back up the middle. Taylor is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning. Digging in, the switch hitter, Cesar Hernandez. 2 for 3 for him so far, including a triple. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. And that'll score the runner from third as they'll open up a 3-1 lead.
Boy, that's a big RBI right there to give this team a 2-run cushion going into the late innings. And it always makes it easier on the opposing pitcher to know they have a 2-run lead.
Yeah, Leo Mazzoni always used to say, old pitching coach for the Atlanta Braves, solos won't kill us, guys.
Now, meanwhile, this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. And the run will score from second base as they open it up now 4-1.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Chasing after it is Taylor. And that retires the side. Francisco Rodriguez is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. That'll bring in Austin Barnes. He'll lead it off for the boys in blue here in the 8th at Dodger Stadium. Popped him up. Hernandez has a play, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Digging in and looking for more, Logan Forsythe. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat this. This is a huge half inning right here. They have to find a way to score a few runs. They do not want to face the closer, needing 3 runs in the 9th. That means game over.
Throw gets him, 2 down. Andrew Toles will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Line towards center field. That gets down, and the inning continues. So with that, we're not done with the bottom of the 8th quite yet.
Last pitch was a fastball, tries to double up with the same piece of cheese, and it gets turned around. Nice piece of hitting.
Now back to the top of the Dodgers order, digging in, Chris Taylor. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty good.
And the center fielder is under it to make a catch. And Pedro Baez enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. First pitch of the at-bat. Grounded to third. Gloved by Turner. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Ready for another chance? Jorge Alfaro. He was a double play victim last time around. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left.
Gone. Whew.
You know, as a pitcher, there's nothing worse than getting taken deep, but it's something every pitcher has to deal with. Even the best pitchers give up home runs. You just have to refocus and go after the next hitter.
No balls and a strike to count. Bases are empty, 1 man out. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Taylor is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The batter. Pitcher.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Francisco Rodriguez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First delivery to him on the way. Softly hit to the left side. But little trouble handling this one down there at third, as that will end the inning. Settling in now, Justin Turner. He'll begin things against K-Rod, who tries to close things out in this one. 1-0 the count. Into the corner and slicing foul. The 1-2. Fouled off. Here's another 1-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Another 1-2 delivery. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. Now batting, Corey Seager. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. No balls and 1 strike. 1-1. Misses, ball 2.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Altair is there, and folks are starting to head for the exits now. 2 gone here in the ninth. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder, Cody Bellinger. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
Can't say he's ticked.
Hang on, this is hit deep into right center. This looks to have enough, and it does. A home run.
Well, he hit a homer last night, too, so it's obvious that he's in a groove right now. My advice to this staff, don't give him anything he can extend his arms on. You do, and he's going to make you pay for it, just like he did.
Matt Kemp stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball 1. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row, and you find yourself down 1 and 2 in the count.
Throw on to first, they'll take care of him,
And the ball game's over.
1 more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Wow, that's a staggering 21 wins in a row. This is some pretty historic stuff we're watching. That ties the 1935 Cubs as one of the longest streaks in MLB history.
5-2 the final score tonight. The Phils jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. North of down. Into the box, Aaron Altair. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Here's the first pitch to him. Line towards center field. Taylor patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. Time now for a glance at the Phillies batting order in this one. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Are we still a big believer in batting average, Matty? In today's game, I'm more interested in the OPS number. But that's not to take anything away from this offense. They lead the league in batting average, and what that tells me is they're getting a lot of guys on base. There's a lot of guys with some good approaches and good plans today. See if that leads to a bunch of runs.
But he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Second baseman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swinging a ball line hard towards short. But this won't get by the shortstop as he's there. Now at the plate, Andrew Toles. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. Just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
There to take it is Franco, and that's your first out. Time now to check out how the hometown Dodgers line up in this one. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, I know these guys love what Justin Turner brings to their offense. He's having a really nice season, hitting over 300 coming into this one. And we all know that that's the magic number. When you hit over 300 for a season, you've got plenty to be proud of. Now we'll see if he can keep it up over the rest of the year.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
Breaking ball called third strike as that catches the zone for out number 2. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Now, this pitcher's feeling the flow right now. 2 outs in the first inning. He's got really nice mechanics working right now and threw that fastball right by him.
Behind 0-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Tried to backdoor him and lock him up with a curveball right there. Pretty good pitch, but he didn't.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. We are still scoreless. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night.
Oh, that's gone. That's gone. That is gone.
Out to deep center field. And off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. Rhys Hoskins with a solo shot.
How you do it, baby? Solo home run
for him on the year, and the Phillies grab a 1-0 lead.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
So now Carlos Santana. Bullet back up the middle. And a diving effort in center, but it's going to skip right on by him. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, Cameron Rupp, as he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. He's in at second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score. Striding in, Michael Franco, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Los Angeles Dodgers. And let's focus on Corey Seager. Cal Ripken Jr., anyone? This guy looks like the spitting image of Iron Man. I think he's just scratching the surface of a Hall of Fame career. Multiple MVPs, Gold Gloves, you name it. Corey Seager is on fire.
The 0-1 on its way. Lifted in the air out towards left center.
Chasing after it is Taylor.
He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. Now at the plate, Aaron Nola. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Puig's got a read on it, and that's the third out. 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. First delivery to him on the way. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball. 1-0. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
Man, this umpire's fucking blind as a fucking bat.
2-0 pitch. Swing and a miss on a ball that jammed.
Now you call it strike.
Some
Even though
guys
it's
are great
swung
low ball
and missed.
hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
And that's in there. Base hit. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
This is exactly what you want to do when you've gone down by 2 runs. Answer the bell. So he leads off the next inning and gets them going with a double. Now if they can scratch a run or 2 across this inning, they'll be right back in this one.
Yasiel Puig is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. But this will be speared at third, and that was self-defense all the way. 1 gone.
So here's how the Phillies are positioned defensively. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
First offering on its way. There's a breaking ball over the outer half. Swing and a miss as he's just behind the breaking ball.
I'm going to chalk that one up to he didn't see it too well right there. To get some.
And he goes the other way with it, high and deep down the left field line. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning.
Ooh,
Dodgers
we're
lead
use the
1.
restroom, so
They're
I'm gonna
down
take
2-0.
a 5-minute break. Ugh. Probably has the flu.
Yeah, you were right, baby. No, I wanted to tell you the good news.
That's good.
Yeah.
Well, it's still not good, you know. She's sick, you know, not feeling good, you know.
Yeah, well, Steve didn't tell me she was sick or not, you know.
And you know.
Please. Don't look at me like that. Don't you look at me like that,
I'm in
mister.
the middle of a broadcast.
Huh? Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were done.
No, I had to take the game.
Oh, I'm sorry, hon. You could have said no. I
Well,
wouldn't.
you told me don't look at me like that.
Babe, you could have told me no.
Alright, so.
Huh?
Alright, so.
Alright, go. These two had sex with each other.
I hope not.
They do. See?
Oh my god.
I know, right?
It's a robot. How can he have sex with a robot?
I don't know, babe. I have no clue. Maybe he has sex first. I don't know.
And once again, Aaron Altair, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High in the air out towards shallow right. Puig is going to get there, and that's the first out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 5.
Up next will be Nick Williams. First pitch on its way. Fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. Williams is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays.
And not only just speed, but first step quickness speed. He's able to track balls down that other guys cannot get to. And sometimes that's half the equation.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So with that, the top of the third inning will continue at least one more batter.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Boy, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9, they could put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. Puig's got a read on it, and that's the third out. One left. In is the second baseman, Chase Utley. His past line against Aaron Nola. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a liner. Foul. And they'll try to get Utley to chase, but he holds off. It's 1-2. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Next for the Dodgers, Julio Urias. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Missed with a breaking ball.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a really tough pitch to hit if you can spot it.
Full count now. Now the 3-2 pitch is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. And that'll bring in the speedy left-handed hitter Andrew Toles. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Behind 0-2 now. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 3 up, 3 down. So now Carlos Santana will match up with Julio Urias to lead off the inning.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Hit hard to third. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Up next for Philadelphia.
Digging in to try it again, Cameron Rupp. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Sliced hard on the ground. Utley's up with it. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th. Stepping up now, Michael Franco. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. There's a drive out to left center field.
Oh,
Around first, digging for 2. And the throw in gets away from him. Fortunately, however, the third baseman's able to run it down. Wow.
That had to be in the scouting report right there. You don't see too many 0-0 breaking ball ambushes in the game. He had to know that pitch was coming.
From the stretch. Short, hit hard. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him. So striding forward now, Chris Taylor. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1.
I mean, the obvious key right now is the movement on his 2-seamer. He's able to spot it up in when he has to, and he's able to go backdoor.
The 1-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking. Now to the plate, Corey Seager. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Fouled away. Oh, he's really getting the better of him now. Strike 2.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away. And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Justin Turner. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a little soft liner foul over to the right side, and the count will move to 1-2 now. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
And my goodness, how about this? He struck out the side and back to into the box now. Aaron Nola. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit back up the middle. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. So the Phillies get a man on to start out the inning.
He came to play today. Not just only on the bump right there. He's thrown the ball well, but on the offensive side of the ball, he's able to contribute, help this offense put itself in position to score some more runs.
From the belt, the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
In now, Nick Williams. He swings, and it's a line drive to left center. And that's going to get down out there. And the run will score from second as now it's a 3-0 game.
Hey, with that base hit right now, the lead's 3-0. And the way their pitcher's going, D-Row, that might hold up in this one.
Yeah, and you're well aware of it, Dan, as an offense, just trying to put those extra runs across the board. You can take a look at the guy on the slab, towing the slab. He's on fire right now.
And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford as he hits it weakly on the ground toward first. There's one, but no real shot at 2 as he's safe easily at first. So they avoid what could have been a costly double play there.
Yeah, and that credit the batter for busting out of the box and hustling down the line, and instead of getting mad at himself for rolling over on a ground ball. It's little things like that that can change the whole game.
Into the box now, Rhys Hoskins. This one is launched. Look at this. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a 3-run shot to left center, his second home run of the game. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
As we take another look here, you can see that the curve just didn't have that great bite to it, and he sends it deep into the night sky. If you can see it early, curveballs can be some of the easiest pitches to get airborne and backspin out of the park.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Taylor is there, and he makes the catch for the second out. Ready once again, Cameron Rupp. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Sometimes it's all about the stuff you have on a particular day. You take a look inside the numbers. 100% of his first pitches to batters have been for strikes, but the quality hasn't been there.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. In now is Yasiel Puig. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And it's gone. That'll bring in Austin Barnes. This will get caught chasing a bad one there. It's strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Barnes, 28 years old. He was a 9th round pick back in 2011.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far. Standing in, Yasmani Grandal comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Takes a knee-high fastball.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and making his way in is the second baseman Chase Utley. And a ball 1-0. One run, 2 hits, 1 error in the ballgame for the Dodgers to this point. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ballgame, and this one ends the inning. Dodgers do get a run, and it comes. Ross Stripling takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 68.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Michael Franco. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a high pop-up. Under it now is Utley. 1 pitch, 1 away. Ready for another shot now, Adam Rosales. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Line drive to left. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Standing in, Aaron Nola. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a bunt attempt here. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Fly ball out toward left center field. Chasing after it is Taylor, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Hey, guys, that's his 2nd hit of the game. He's also got a good chance of getting a W on the mound. I mean, this is stuff you do when you're 9 and 10 years old, not when you're in professional baseball.
Standing in now, Aaron Altair. High and deep to right center. Back goes Taylor at the track. Gone!
And it's gone. 3-run home run. If you become
so a 3-run shot to right center field. Number 11 for him on the season as they have widened this lead to 8 now. Well, we've now seen 4 homers combined between these 2 clubs today. What are your thoughts, guys?
Matty V, this is just one of those days where the ball seems to be flying, D-Row. The hitter's on point. The pitchers aren't making very good pitches.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's all about executing pitches, and they're not doing it today. They're leaving a lot of balls over the heart of the plate. And this offense, both offenses are taking advantage.
Taylor is there, 2 gone. So stepping in, J.P. Crawford. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. First offering on its way. This is pulled into right. Puig will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. But the Phillies use the long ball. Cody Bellinger is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Cody Bellinger.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. His past line against Aaron Nola, he's 1 for 3. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0. Bellinger, an imposing left-handed figure at 6'4" tall. He was a 4th-round selection back in the draft of 2013.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game. So yet another strong outing for him tonight as we show you the league leaders in ERA. And as you can see there, he's off to a flying start. The NL's leader in that department here in the month of May. Andrew Toles is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. 1 run, 2 hits, 1 error in the ball game for the Dodgers to this point. Hit in the air down the right field line, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. The 0-2 once more is taken for ball 1.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
Got him. As he just there's 13 strikeouts now. Next up for Los Angeles, Chris Taylor. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
Well, you know you've got it working on the mound when they're swinging right through it, even when you're putting it right down the middle of the strike zone. Not the greatest of game plans, though.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Back here at Dodger Stadium. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Yimi Garcia enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A swing by
it's
Hoskins,
gone.
and this is driven to deep left. Gone to lead off the inning. So a solo shot down the line in left, his 3rd home run of the ball game as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
Well, you have a great night in hockey. You score 3 goals, and that's a hat trick. But how about hitting 3 home runs in one night? That's the baseball equivalent of a hat trick, and that's awfully hard to do.
Now batting, first baseman, Carlos Santana.
So now Carlos Santana. This will swing and lift a fly ball to right center. Taylor will wait on it, and he puts it away for the first down.
Now batting,
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Cameron Rupp is working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. 1 out, nobody on. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And now some action in that Dodger bullpen as a left-hander has begun to get loose. To short. Throw gets him, 2 down.
third baseman, number 7.
Coming to the plate now, Michael Franco. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the first pitch. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Taylor is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Here's Corey Seager. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
It doesn't look very promising so far this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Now a hard liner, but this will be a foul ball. Again, he sends it out of play. Ready with another 0-2. That 2 will be a foul ball and will stay 0-2.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
I can't blame him one bit out on the mound. I'm shocked he didn't pick up the rosin bag and see if he could get a foul ball on that one. He had to see if he would swing way outside the zone.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Justin Turner. He went.
Third baseman, Justin Turner.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sent on the ground out to second. Crawford gloves it. And there are 2 away now.
The right fielder, number 6.
Coming to the plate now, Yasiel Puig comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
And hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. This guy's a pretty good off-speed hitter. You could tell by that last at bat he wasn't fooled at all. He sat back, waited, got the breaking ball, and didn't miss it.
Going for strikeout number 15. Count remains at 0-2. And he's got another one. 15 strikeouts in the ball game, and the side is retired. Dodgers down in order. Digging in now, Adam Rosales. He'll start us off in the 8th.
Shortstop, Adam Rosales.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. To third. Turner's got it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Next up will be the Phillies pitcher. Aaron Nola so far 2 for 3 in this one. Cesar Hernandez will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Grounded to first. Grandal is up with it, and a step on first himself for the out. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Aaron Altair. He had that big 3-run homer in his last appearance. Here comes the 0-1. This is lifted out to left. Waiting on it his toes. He makes the play, and that'll end the... Adam Morgan is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 46.
That'll bring in Austin Barnes. He'll lead it off for the boys in blue here in the 8th at Dodger Stadium. 0-1 the count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Popped him up. Rosales moving to his left. Makes the play. 1 away. So striding in, Yasmani Grandal. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Ball 1. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now. Stepping in, Chase Utley. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. And he fouls this one off. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Missed with a slider. 2 out, nobody on. Grounded up the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The 1-2 misses, ball 2.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Nighttime shot of the sprawling city of Los Angeles. We're back with baseball on the show. Kenley Jansen will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Logan Forsythe will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And it's gone.
Gone. So no home run.
Now batting, second baseman, J.P. Crawford.
And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford to right field, and
it's going to nowhere. Solo home run.
About making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs.
Man.
Rhys Hoskins will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. And this is pulled fouled as he was way out in front there. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Carlos Santana.
Here's Carlos Santana now. First delivery to him on the way. Right side, hit hard. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's 1st and 3rd now with nobody out.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time, it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Roll, he's been rocked.
And the runner from 3rd crosses the plate.
Third baseman, number 7, Michael Franco.
In now, Michael Franco, who comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day.
Spring love.
First delivery to him on the way. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Santana rounds the corner and is headed home. He scores as they extend their lead even further. And he's going to get to 2nd now with nobody out.
Just some more of the same from him. He's been clutch all year with runners in scoring position, and he does it again here with a double. Tack on another RBI to his season total.
Stepping in now, Adam Rosales. As he tries to go out and get the slider, but it's not there. It's strike 1. 0-1 count, and the pitch. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. A pause, and the 0-2. Grounded to short. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. The pitcher, Adam Morgan, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. First pitch on its way. Grounded to the right, taken in by Forsythe. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting.
So digging in now, Aaron Altair. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Here's the first pitch to him. Hot shot on the ground is short. Throw in time for the third out, but it certainly took. Digging in, Logan Forsythe. He's carrying a batting average of just over 300, so clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. No balls and 1 strike. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. Now in the box, Andrew Toles. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. One and one to the Dodgers leadoff man. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
The count is 1-2.
The 1-2. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Toles is retired, 2 down now.
Center fielder, number 3.
Digging in, Chris Taylor. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. The Dodgers down to their final strike. And that one just missed outside.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough hit.
And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
Well, I'm kind of running out of words to describe how incredible this winning streak has become. Every win just cements their legendary status, and it's not even over yet.
15-1 is the final. The Phillies took the...
Ooh, 22-game hitting streak for Adam Rosales, or Rose. I don't know how to say his name.
It's a fairly typical. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. Here comes the first pitch. Bounce to first. Bellinger brings it in, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game. Up next will be Nick Williams. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. On the ground to the right side. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
Hey, don't sleep on first base. I know they call third base the hot corner, but there's some bullets hit down that way, too. Good effort on the dive right there, but batter singles.
Into the box, Cesar Hernandez. As he grounds one briskly to short. Forsythe on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. And now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score. And that'll bring in the speedy left-handed hitter Andrew Toles here in the bottom half of the first. Lays off 1-0. Dan Dero, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Here now the 2-2. Is swung on and missed. He got him. At the plate, Justin Turner. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Line to the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Skied into straightaway right. On the run is Williams. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. As you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. Comes set and the 0-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Hoskins waits on it. And that ends the inning. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. And you see what he's done in recent action. Obviously seeing the ball well right now. First pitch coming. Here it is. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Tolles. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Los Angeles
On the
Dodgers.
range,
And let's take a look at Yasiel Puig, a lightning rod in our sport, but he can play some D. Covers a lot of territory out there, and do not come around third base and send this guy home. He has one of the best arms in the game.
Throw on to first will take care of him, and Kershaw's in control now, 2 away. Into the box now, Cameron Rupp. As he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days. Turner has it. On to first, and they don't come any easier than that. A 3. At the plate, Yasiel Puig. He's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. 0-1, here it comes. Lofted in the air out toward right center.
On the range, yeah.
Makes the play, 1 away.
On the cars.
Time to take a look at the Philly D. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
Fastball called for strike 2. Bottom of the second here with no score. Into the corner and slicing foul.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think, if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Oh, and a good curveball that time as it's taken for a called strike 3, and there are 2 away. The windup and the 0-1. This is lifted out to left. Hoskins waits on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning.
On the range.
Stepping into the box, J.P. Crawford, and he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Down the first baseline. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. Throw into second, and he's going to make it there. Barely, as he's into second base with a double.
Fans didn't even get a chance to settle in their seats for the beginning of the inning, and he just blistered that ball down the line on the first pitch he saw. It stayed fair, and he's safely on second with the leadoff double. That's the way you lead off an inning.
Yeah.
He's set, and the pitch. Bullet back up the middle. And a diving effort in center, but it's going to skip right on by him. On to third, but he's in safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Well, there's
RBI
one way to
triple.
get our first one of the game across. Good hustle there on an RBI triple, and they're in good shape to possibly make it 2-0 with another base hit here.
All right, yeah. And on the stars.
Into the box now, Jared Eichhoff. He sends it on the ground to first. Bellinger's got it, and they'll only be able to get the out at first here as the run is in to score from third. At the plate, Odubel Herrera. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
You know it's true. It's
Fouled away. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Bellinger fields cleanly, and he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. Stepping in, Nick Williams. He reached on a single in his first try. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Puig is camped under this one.
He got under.
As he tucks this one away to retire the side. Ready now, Logan Forsythe. He's carrying a batting average of just over 300, so clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
The 1-2. Locks him up for strike 3. So 1 away in the inning, and it's time to check out the standings in the National League East to see where the Phils find themselves entering play today. First pitch coming. Here it is. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Popped him up. Crawford shading to his right. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And that'll bring in the speedy left-handed hitter Andrew Toles. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Had him fooled there as this is lifted in the air out to left center and shallow. Hoskins is there, and he'll put it away to retire. Stepping up to the plate, Cesar Hernandez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First offering on its way. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. So here's the cleanup hitter, Rhys Hoskins. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is line to left. He'll take this in without much trouble, and 2 are gone here to start the 4th.
Now batting, first baseman.
So next to the plate for the Phils, Carlos Santana. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now a shot toward the gap in left center. Santana will take the turn and head for second now. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Man, I don't think he could have bisected those fielders any better if he tried. Drove that one into the alley for a gapper that'll bring him easily into second base.
In now, Cameron Rupp, as Kershaw will get the upper hand here with strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Kershaw comes set. Here's the 0-1. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Toles, and that ends the inning. Danger revert. Now at the plate, Justin Turner. He'll start things out against Jared Eichhoff as this inning gets underway.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th innings.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Grounder down the line at third. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder, Cody Bellinger. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. Rosales. Digging in for his second at-bat, Yasiel Puig. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Popped up. Santana in foul ground. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. The 0-2 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pereira will get there, and he puts it away to retire the... Now at the plate, J.P. Crawford. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
Third baseman number 2.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Grounded up the first baseline. But this is foul for the first strike.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Lifted in the air out to left. Catch made out there by Kemp, and there's one gone.
The batter, number 9.
Stepping into the box, Adam Rosales. He scored after tripling in his first plate appearance. He got in store for us here. And he fouls this one off.
Oh man,
wind up and the 0-1. Lined hard and deep down the left field line.
Oh, come on.
Just missed his extra base.
That should have been a fair ball.
Here's Kershaw's 0-2 offering. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And the throw to first is there to record the second out. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Jared Eichhoff. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Hit in the air to shallow center. On the run is Tolles. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So here's Matt Kemp now. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
And he misses with it, 1-1. Hit softly on the ground to first. Santana charging this one, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So coming to the plate, Austin Barnes. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. Sharp ground ball to third. And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove.
Boy, dear, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
So here now is the pitcher, Clayton Kershaw. He popped out in his first trip, fouled off. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Dodgers pitcher trying to deal with a 1-2 count at the plate. Barnes is off at first with 2 away. A fastball that just misses inside. A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. Set. Here's the 2-2. Missed with a slider.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Leaps and makes a terrific catch, and with that, the side is retired. One more time. Full extension in left field as he hauls this one in. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pulled high in the air out to right field.
Oh.
Puig's got a read on it.
Got under it, shit.
Digging in once again, Nick Williams. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pulled toward right center field. Giving chase his Tolles. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Striding into the box, Cesar Hernandez. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is hit out to right. Does he have another 1, 2, 3 inning? He does. 7 in a row. He's set. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Andrew Tolles. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
I know it goes without saying, but the best pitch in baseball is getting ahead with a first pitch strike. That's why this guy's been able to stay in this game. Pounding the zone.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out. Digging in, Justin Turner. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Fouled away. No runs, 3 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far.
Excuse me.
Hard hit ball to second. To his right, Hernandez. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Settling in now, Corey Seager. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And it would have been trouble, but a great job there to pull this one in on the dead run. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
A lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays.
As he reaches first base safely. So now Carlos Santana. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point. First pitch on its way. Back up the middle. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one.
Oh, shit.
And this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time, it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Row, he's been locked in from day 1 of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels.
It's through. Let's see if they send him around to try to score. And a relay home. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Hey, D-Row, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Pulled toward right center field. Now a reach, and he takes a tumble here, but hangs on for the first out. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away. Now batting, Adam Rosales. Career numbers against Baez. He's 1 for 3. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swing, high drive, left field, and deep.
And foul.
And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. Forsythe. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Phillies. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder, Cody Bellinger. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. Popped up. Rosales calls for it. 1 out. In now is Yasiel Puig. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And it's fouled away.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Behind 0-2 now. Here it comes, 0-2. Missed with a breaking ball.
Definitely not what you're trying to do here. 0-2 with a curveball. You see a lot of guys elevate a fastball like that in this situation, but a curve like that is just asking to get punished.
Drilled on the ground to short. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the second out of the inning. So here's Matt Kemp now. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1, 2, 3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Hit sharply, but foul down the right side. Right down Main Street, caught him looking. Dodgers down in order. They trail in this one 3-0. Ready for another chance? Jared Eichhoff 0 for 2 for him to this point. He's set. Here it comes. Swinging a ball line softly down the left field line, but foul. Way in front of a great slider that time. Lifted in the air out towards left center. On the move is Kemp. 1 down. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
Liner towards second. And this will get over his glove as he couldn't quite get up all the way. It's a base hit. Up next will be Nick Williams. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Kemp on the run. But it's over his head, and it hops the wall for a ground rule double.
Well, I do wonder if that ball stays in the ballpark, do they send him home there? It's really hard to say with the ball bouncing over the wall for a double.
Really?
That might have cost them a run there.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. First delivery to him on the way. A swing by
Grand slam, dumbass.
Deep left. Gone! It's a grand slam.
Next time we want to intentionally load the bases, idiot.
So one swing, and he unloads the bases on that one, and even 30 home runs on the year as this lead swells to 7-0.
Well, the strategy to walk the previous batter intentionally was sound. In my opinion, what wasn't sound was the execution of the last pitch, which was promptly deposited far beyond anyone's reach. That stings, but I don't fault the manager for trying to do the right thing.
Here's Carlos Santana now as he rips it on the ground to second. Forsythe has it, and that's the second out. Into the box, Cameron Rupp. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch. Sliders in for a strike. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Waiting on it his toes. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. But the damage is done as the Phils. That'll bring in Austin Barnes. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one. Objective number one right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
On a good curveball gets him swinging for out number one. Striding in, Logan Forsythe. No hits to this point. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
Count is 1-2 now. Ready to deliver the 1-2. On a big curveball is in there for a called third strike, and there are two gone. Chris Taylor will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with two out and the base is empty. A high fastball is in there. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one. Heath Hembry comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Now at the plate, J.P. Crawford. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Hit out towards second. Forsythe is there. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Now at the plate, Adam Rosales. He was a double play victim last time around. Here's the first pitch to him. Swinging a ground ball to third. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. Started that swing a bit too early. Hembry benefits from the fact that he throws a lot of strikes, doesn't walk many batters. However, there have been occasions where he's been hit around a bit.
And that's one of the keys when you're managing a guy like this. If he's on, you're going to see him attack hitters. And when he's not, he's more prone to giving up base hits. So you have to have the bullpen ready if it's one of those days that he doesn't have it.
A quick glove at third, and there are two gone.
Now batting.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, Jared Eichhoff. And an opportunity here for a 4th plate appearance here this afternoon. And you have to say, he's really earned it. Line toward the gap in left center. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. So Odubel Herrera will get a chance to bat following the 2-out base hit.
Hey, I've been impressed with this guy. Not only has he thrown the ball well, but now he's mixing in a base hit late in the game, giving his manager options. Whether or not he wants to pinch run, keep him in there, go to the relief. I mean, he's opened up a whole weaponry box for him.
Oh, but the feed to the shortstop is off the mark.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. And that'll bring in the speedy left-handed hitter Andrew Toles. He's going to lead things off in their half of the 9th as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out. And over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching. Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
Next for the Dodgers, Justin Turner. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. And that's cut on and missed, 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. To 2-2 now. And he'll continue this roll he's on. Make it 6 strikeouts in a row. Gracious, 2 away. Here's Corey Seager. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
No balls and a strike to count. Behind 0-2 now. The Dodgers down to their final strike. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Wow, not only are complete games rare in this day and age of Major League Baseball, but a complete game shutout. This guy was in total command from the first inning through the ninth. Totally dominant in this one.
A 7-0 shutout final today. Philadelphia.
Woo, they swept the Dodgers. I actually think I may call it quits for the night. Yeah. I'll be doing some more live streams in the next couple of days, man. Probably even tomorrow. Or, you never know. I might hop on in the middle of the night too. Who knows? But I'll tell you what, my team is really awesome. Gonna have to give it a rest though.